What's up, Dragon Nation? I'm Rich with Dragon Nation Gaming. Welcome back to Space Engineers. Last episode, I think we were getting the elevator done. It's been a while. It's been a couple of weeks. Just trying to figure out what I want to make my next project as. I think I got an idea, but we'll have to get to that point. Also, with the intro, I've had a lot of people complain that my intro was too long, so I went ahead and made a shorter intro, but I wasn't too happy with it. I kind of like my old intros, so for all those people who were complaining about the intro being too long, enjoy the intro. So yeah, the thing with the intro is, people were complaining that it was a little too long, and I was trying to be nice and make a shorter one, but as hard as I worked on that intro, and it might be long, I know, but I worked hard on it, and I do kind of like it, so I'm going to stick with that intro. If people don't like it, well, that's just one of those things that I'm just going to say to hell with it. I like it. I'm going to leave it at that. Alright, so what we want to start out with, we want to make a satellite relay to go down to the surface of the planet. So we do have about 221 kilometers that we do need to span. That way, when I go down to the surface of the planet, I'll be able to control this station on the moon. The problem is, it looks like it's a straight shot to the entry, so we won't be in the gravity. That entry is just right outside of the gravity field of the planet. But it's not as simple as it looks. We would have to go through gravity to get to that point, so what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go off to the right just a little bit of it. Yeah, we'll have to figure that all out. That's going to be somewhat difficult, but I think we can get it. But yeah, the satellite, we're going to start with a medium cargo container. The reason for that is I want these satellites to be fire and forget. I want to just put them into place, and I don't want to have to worry about ammo and stuff like that. Now, we did set up a design in a live stream, actually last live stream, but I can't really remember how I built it because we kind of did stuff at the last minute. I'm gonna have to figure it out, or maybe I might just go ahead and get one spawned in with the projector. I do have the projector down there, I just don't know how I'm gonna do this. Yeah, it was probably better to do it this way so I can remember how to build it. So this is the Comm Satellite. It's pretty much just a rounded square or rounded cube with a couple turrets on it, and then we set up the solar rotors for power. But the problem is those solar rotors are a little bit buggy when you put them on ships. Also, the power of the rotors do overpower the gyros on the ship as well. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to stick with just solar panels and not worry about the rotors, which would have been nice, but yeah, it's not going to work out too well. There are scripts where I can put a sensor on the front of the ship and the sensors will point towards the sun, but I don't like using a whole lot of scripts. They kind of lag stuff out a little bit. So what we need to do is I need to go ahead and build these blocks right here, so that way we can get to the medium cargo container, and I can show you guys how this is built from there. So we got a medium cargo container which starts as the center of the ship, if I could get in here, just like that. I probably should go ahead and set the projector to only show buildables, so that way you guys can see what's going on. So projector, only buildable. There we go. It's still gonna block stuff, but that's all right. So we got a medium cargo cargo container. What I wanted was this block to be 7 by 7, 7 blocks by 7 blocks. So I have what is this called? I forget what they're called. Can I even get to where I can build them? There we go. Conveyor frame, which are connected to the turrets, which will give us a little bit of space so we can put in batteries, gyros, and stuff like that. So then let's go ahead and get the turret. That one as well. And then I think back here all I did was, yeah, we have a remote control block. Of course, we're going to need that. And I had an antenna. Oh, there it is. Antenna. A bunch of gyros. I think I had altogether about 6. Some of them are connected to the battery, so we'll have to go ahead and build those. There it is. Then I can't remember. No, I think I had conveyors going from the turrets to the connector itself. I think, yeah, right here. Can I get in there to build that, please? There you go. Okay, fine. Then we can go ahead and build the gyros. If I can get them. There we go. I just want to make sure that I get everything built, so that's why I'm doing it like this. Because if I miss something, I won't be able to see it from the outside. Come on. No, come on. There you go. So I think that's all of the internals. I think the rest is just armor blocks. And then, of course, the conveyors as well. Can I get you? There you go. Oh, come on. Now, the reason I put the connector on the back was so that way I can connect this thing whenever I do need to. But, yeah, as far as the internals, that's about it. It's a very simple design. Doesn't take a whole lot. The thrusters, I think I had very few thrusters on it. So let's go ahead and see if we can build the whole thing. Oh, shit. Okay, don't hit too hard. But yeah, I think that's it. I think everything is built. Hopefully. So what we're gonna need is the distance on the antennas is the same as a large grid, which is 50 kilometers. So we have about 220, we'll say 222 kilometers to span. So it looks like 50, that's 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to need 5 of these satellites, which should be easy to build. Now, when it comes to the solar panels, I'm not just going to add the rotors because we had issues with those in the live stream. They were causing some problems. So we'll get rid of that. And I should be able to just put the solar panels in their place. Now, the way I think I had this was I had 6 solar panels on each side. So we'll try to get those towards the center, I think right there. Now, they might interfere with the turrets just a little bit, but I think we'll be fine. Really, I don't want the turrets going shooting that way. I want them shooting out. So I think that will be okay. Go ahead and turn this. Can I put you... No? Alright, let me find the clip spot. There it is. And then make this 3 solar panels long. I think there we go. And then we can disconnect that thing and see if we can't control it. We also need to make sure we get it named and everything else. And then what I'm going to do is we'll take the mining carriage, fill it with resources, and then we'll move off to the entry point. And every 50 kilometers, maybe a little bit less, we'll drop off one of these satellites. I should have enough connectors. Well, maybe not. I'll have to place connectors around this thing somewhere because we do also need the construction ship. So yeah, we'll find places to connect those up. But yeah, let me go ahead and we can also get this thing disconnected as well. Because it should have power and everything that it needs. And it also looks like I don't have the solar panels lined up. Oh well, screw it, that'll be fine. Alright, let's see if we can't get that guy moved. Let's see. Remote control. I gotta figure out which one it is. Damn it, I think it's this one. Hold on. Yep, it's that one. So let's go ahead and turn it. There's also, in order to control this thing and get it into position every once in a while, and to check up on it, we're going to also need a camera. That way we can control it remotely. And then we could go ahead and get the other solar panels on. So I got about 5 or 6 of these things I need to build. Then we'll get the mining carriage loaded up and see how well this is going to work out. You know, now that I think of it, I should have probably I probably should have made a ship that was just for drones like these. But yeah, it's kind of late now. It would probably take me a couple episodes to try to figure that one out. Actually, that might not be a half bad idea. Might be one of the projects I do. Just make like a little drone ship that could drop these satellites off. We'll get to that at some point. But first thing we need to do is go ahead and get these ones into place. Oh, I might as well tell you, I decided to go ahead and leave off the solar panels because it was really difficult to get these all these ships onto the mining carriage with the solar panels attached. So what we're gonna have to do is get these into position, and then we can build the solar panels. Now the solar panels are not entirely necessary. This thing does have 2 batteries. The solar panels are just to provide power to keep the turrets powered and the antenna as well, which doesn't really require a whole lot of power. Alright, let's go ahead and back off a little bit. Now what we want to do is go into camera view. Oh shit, okay. I didn't even think about that. These guys blocking the camera view. Alright, so what I want to do is, it would be nice if we could get ourselves to entry first, and then we can figure out where we can place these satellites. So yeah, what we need to do is we need to go ahead and get the jump drive. I'm trying to figure out the best way of doing this. So let's go ahead and jump to see how close we can actually get to entry. Did I not name it? Yeah, I did. Alright, select. So yeah, that's right outside of the gravity range of the planet. That's where we're going to put an orbital satellite. So let's go ahead and give this a shot. Maybe we might be able to get to the entire thing. I don't know. Let's go ahead and jump and see. Nope, we're in gravity. So what I want to do is go ahead and go to the right until it does allow us to jump. And that'll give me an idea of where I need to put that first satellite. Hopefully it's not too far away from the entry, but I guess we'll see. Wow, okay, do I really have to go out that far? Apparently I do. That's a really long way away. Okay, the problem is I still have it set to entry. Let's try this again. I just realized that. Alright, so okay, let's go to jump. And I think it was go ahead and remove that. I think it was 221 kilometers. So max jump is 298. Really? Let's go ahead and drop that a little bit. And yeah, let's say 222. 221. Is that right? Yeah, 221.5. Alright, now we're just going to go ahead and hit the jump drive to tell the jump until we get out of the gravity field of the planet. So yeah, right now we're doing a blind jump. And then what we'll do is we'll work our way back to the moon. and put satellites into position. God damn. Wow. Okay. Try this. How about right there? No? No? You gotta be kidding me. Alright, let's check the distance I have on it. I should not be hitting. Oh, you know what? I think I know what's going on. I was having issues before with the Mega Miner where it wasn't allowing me to jump if I was too close to the moon. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get away from the moon a little bit. Alright. That hopefully should be far enough. Maybe. I guess we'll have to find out. Alright, now let's try it. Just get to a point where it allows me to jump. No, it's still gonna say I'm in the gravity field of the moon. So I'm kind of wondering how far away do I have to be from the moon to be able to jump? Right there. Alright. So let's go ahead and bring it to a stop, and then we'll see if we could jump to the entry point. Oh, we can. No way. Do we have a straight shot? Really? Hold on. I thought it wouldn't be. But it looks like I might have been wrong. Let's go ahead and put you up to 100%. Entry, select. And now we'll see if we can jump. Yep, it lets me to jump that far. Well, that makes things a whole lot easier. So what I need to do is we need to jump every 50 kilometers. How far? Let me get that GPS out. It's the jump one. So we'll go ahead and let that one show. And we are 2.1 kilometers. So I think if we jump 47 kilometers. Yeah, let's try that. 47 kilometers towards the entry. So jump. And we'll go ahead and remove, and we'll go down to 47 kilometers. 46, 49. You know what? 46 will be fine. Right there. Alright, make sure that we are pointed at the entry and go to our first jump point. Are you freaking... It let me jump just a minute ago. You little prick. Alright, it's still saying I'm within... It just let me jump just a minute ago. You little prick. Gotta love it. Yeah, it's saying I'm still in the gravity field of the planet, or the moon. I hate this game. But yeah, let me get to a point where we can get to our first jump point, and maybe then it won't give us so much trouble. How about now? There we go. Alright, let's do it. Screw it. Make sure we are also pointed at entry. Yes, we are. We're good. Ah, this game. Gotta love it. Alright, so let's go ahead, get out of the camera and see how far away we are. I can't see it. Damn it, I can't see it. I think we're at 48.8 kilometers. I think. So what we need to do is we need to go ahead and disconnect ship. Unfortunately, I don't think I have those connectors named at all, do I? No, I don't. Alright, let's do it this way. Okay, I just want to disconnect one ship at a time. Alright, so this is a front connector. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, these are all the different ships. So let's go ahead and unlock. Go to remote, figure out which one we just disconnected. This one right here. We should just be able to go... Okay, there it is. It's the one in the front. There it goes. Oh, I don't have inertia dampeners on. There we go. Nope, F, not G. I'm starting to get a little bit flustered. Alright, let's slow it down a little bit. Now what we need to do is we need to go ahead and get the solar panels placed. So 7. Do I not have? I don't have any resources on me. Let's go ahead and disconnect the construction ship because we are going to need that as well. And then we'll make sure this thing is pointed towards the sun. So let me go ahead and get all that done real quick, then we'll go to the next jump point. Alright, in order to set this thing up, what I need to do is we're going to go ahead and go into info. We're going to change this to relay 1. And then we'll go ahead and go into the camera, view it, make sure it is pointed. Why could I not turn? Hold on, let's do this remotely. Okay, the sun is up there. A remote relay 1. We went ahead and changed the name of it. Alright, let's go G, camera, view. There we go. Now we know it's pointed at the sun. Hopefully, we won't ever lose power on this thing. Alright, there's the first one. Now what we need to do is we need to go ahead and jump to where the next relay is going to be. Oh, you know what I forgot? Damn it. I don't think I have any ammo. Did I grab ammo? I don't think I did. This episode is just going to be me screwing stuff up. Yeah, this is the stuff in the turrets. This is not enough. So what I'll probably have to do, let's go ahead and set up a GPS coordinate, which is probably a good idea for each one of these relays. We'll go ahead and do new from current position, and we'll change this to relay 1. So that way I could go ahead and go back to the moon base and grab some ammo and then fill this one up. And then we'll go ahead and get to the next relay point. Actually, you know what? This is pretty much doing the same thing over and over again. So what I think I'll do is we'll go ahead and get all the relays done and then see how it all works out. Alright, so I went back, put about 1,000 in each one of these satellites, so now we should be good. The ammo should be fine. I think 1,000 rounds for those should last quite some time. Now what we need to do, let's go ahead and back off. See if we still have a jump point to entry. I mean, it's just 34 kilometers away. You would think we would. Let's go ahead and go down just a little bit. Alright, so let's go to our jump drive. And then once we get there, we'll see if we can control everything, which is what I'm trying to do. Let's see. No, not you. Entry. Select. There we go. Now can we jump there? Please say I can. Yes, we can. Awesome. And then I'll see if we can jump back to the moon, which I don't think we'll be able to. Alright, where's entry? Where are you? New. Yeah, there's just way too many locations. I need to go ahead and get rid of one or a couple of them. Oh, there it is. Right down there. So yeah, we need to get right on top of that entry point and see if we can control everything that's on the moon, which is the whole purpose of doing this. And if we look, hold on, I'll show you guys here in a second. But the GPS is down on the planet. It's the one that's in the left side of the screen. It's 42 kilometers. So from here we should be close enough to be able to control stuff from the surface to the orbital station that's going to be up here, through the satellites. Oh shit, too far. Through the satellites and back down to the moon. Yep, I went just a little too far. Yeah, I keep forgetting that these thrusters on the back are pretty damn powerful. Alright, let's edge it forward. Yeah, that's what happens when I'm talking and I'm not paying attention. Alright, so once we get, let's try, right here should be fine. Let's go ahead and stop. And that might actually be perfect. Good enough. Alright, so if we look down at the planet, like I said, our GPS there, which is at the lake that I was at before on our last world, is 42 kilometers. And we have the satellite set up every 49 kilometers all the way over to the moon. So yeah, it's definitely not a straight shot, but it was only 4 satellites, so we should be good. Alright, let's see. Remote access. I think it's this one right here, static grid. We'll find out when we check to see if there's refineries on it. Sure enough, we can actually do it. So yeah, that one was somewhat of a failure trying to get everything set up, but it looks like we're doing pretty good. Now that we have satellites to be able to control this region of space all the way down to the surface of the planet, what I need to do, actually right there, that asteroid might be cool. I need to find an asteroid to build a shipyard on, because we're going to have to build ships and a lot of other stuff to get down to the surface, do some cargo drops and everything like that. Oh man, we still got, I have so many ideas right now that I'm having a hard time trying to figure out which ones I want to do first. So I think the problem that we're going to have is I need to find where the jump point is going to be for the moon, because I don't think we could jump to the moon from here. Let's actually test that out and see. So jump, select, nope, where is it? Jump, right there. So can I jump to it? Yes, I can. I can actually jump. I don't understand that, man. It allows me to jump to the moon, but it won't let me place this. I don't know. You gotta love this game. But yeah, what we need to do is go back to the moon, and I need to figure out how I want to build the station over here. That's the next project we're going to work on next episode. What I want to do is I want to set up an automated system for dropping drop pods. So basically what we would do is take the mining carriage from our moon base, jump over to our orbital station, fill up with components, and then drop a pod down to the surface, so that way we could have plenty there. Also, we need to set up a shipyard, which we'll do the same thing with. We'll probably, well, no, I'm gonna need more processing at some point. Maybe do that with the orbital satellite, build a processing facility so we don't have to use up so many resources. We can save the resources for the shipyard. Okay, come on. Actually, look straight. Where is... We'll dock right there. Yep. Alright, so now that we got communications satellite set up, so the first one is 48.2 kilometers away. The last one is 144. No, that's relay 3. Where's relay 4? It should be over there somewhere. But yeah, it's kind of weird messing with the gravity in this game, especially when you're trying to jump towards the gravity. But we got it figured out. We got it. Next episode, we need to go ahead and try to figure out how we're going to build the station. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to build something like this. Just the top of the tether and make that the orbital station. But what I would like to do is kind of have a system like this one right here for the elevator. But instead of an elevator that goes down to the planet, it will be a drop pod that just free falls and uses parachutes to get down to the surface. That's going to take a lot of work. It's probably going to take a few episodes to design that. But until then, make sure to like and subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.